prepare the crowd for the Player of the Year. Now, the best of Mississippi high school football take on the better. Top players, top coaches, the top plays. One final night.
I gotta be first. I'm who they all wanna be. Come through your worst. I've been through the dirt. I've been through the dirt. I don't want nothing for free. I'm here to work. Only one spot for me. I gotta be first.
The Blitz 16 Mama Justice Player of the Year Awards start now with your hosts, Joe Cook and Bradley Davis.
Good evening, football fans. I'm 16 WAPT's Joe Cook.
And I'm 16 WAPT's Bradley Davis.
And welcome to the 2022 Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards. Every week this season, you voted on your favorite players to take home the Blitz 16 Player of the Week honor. Now, those 10 athletes go head-to-head to see who will claim the title of Player of the Year.
In just one moment, we'll introduce you to each of the nominees, take a look back at some of the most exciting moments from the season, meet a few of the other players and teams who earned a moment in the spotlight.
All comes down to this, and it all starts right now. Here to kick things off is this year's Blitz 16 sponsor, the one and only Mama Justice.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Missy Wigington, also known as Mama Justice, and we are proud to sponsor the Blitz on Jackson 16 WAPT. And we're even prouder of the hard work and dedication this year's athletes have shown both on the field and off the field. From the practices in the summer heat to studying hard in the classroom to giving it all under the Friday night lights. It's been such an exciting season with so much talent on display. And we all know no one cheers louder than Mama. Nothing brings our community closer together than football. And nothing is more important to me and my firm than giving back to our community. Thank you for voting, and thank you for allowing us to come into your schools to honor these incredible young men. From everyone at the Mama Justice Law Firm, we are proud of you. Here's to the players, to the coaches, to the families, and to the fans, and to the game of football. Here are your 2022 Player of the Year nominees, starting with Week 1.
Congratulations to Hampton Ross and Germantown High School. How does it feel to be named Blitz 16 Player of the Week, man?
It feels good. I'm really fortunate. I know those two other guys that were nominated were really good, so I'm just glad a bunch of people voted for me, and I'm grateful to win.
And what do you think that performance does for your confidence?
I think I'm still about the same confident as I always have been. I've always believed in myself and knew I could play pretty good.
Last Friday we had a really good win. Hampton was a big part of that, and all our kids and coaches were. You know, it was a team win. It went back to preparation. When we got on the field, you know, we just saw tremendous effort out of our kids. Hampton's a real humble young man. He's going to be the first one to give his teammates and coaches all the credit. So just couldn't think of a kid that's more deserving of this honor than him.
Give it up for Garrison Davis, the Blitz 16 Player of the Week. When you're dealing like that and you're leading this offense, what do you think it does for the rest of the team?
The defense get ready, they get hyped. The offense, we always ready, so it feel good. It was just a great experience altogether. A great team win.
The way you've been throwing the ball, what can this team do this year?
We can go all the way.
Makes it a whole lot of fun to have a kid like that. And early in my career, I was a line up and run the ball first guy, so we might have had seasons where we didn't throw for 536 yards, but Garrison's just a great kid. That's the thing people don't see on Friday night. He's a great person, great leader, does everything you ask him to, sees the field really well, moves around in the pocket really well. He's a consummate quarterback, best quarterback I've coached in over 30 years.
Player of the Week, Kadarius Wade.
Man, my thought was my team needed, so I had to come through. You know what I'm saying? My coach put me in the right position, come through with a big touchdown. We working together as a team. My coaches there putting in the right game plan for us to win.
What's your thoughts on winning this award, man?
Just grateful.
He's really an extension of me and the coaching staff. He tries to do everything that we ask him to do. He's the leader of the team by far, and just having him on the field makes a world of a difference for our offense, defense, special team, the whole team. It feels good because he tries to do everything the right way, and when you have a kid that really works hard and tries to do everything that the coaches ask him to do, you want to see them be successful. So I'm happy that he was able to win this award. It really gives a good look at his character and how he is as a player for us on and off the field.
When we come back, the team who won their district for the first time since 1990. Stick around. The Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards continues in just a moment.
I gotta get up and hustle. I gotta push through the pain, cause really that's how you build muscle. I gotta stay in my lane. I gotta stay in my zone. You know I'm paving the way to make sure my people are known.
Welcome back to the Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards on Jackson 16 WAPT.
Welcome back to the 2022 Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards.
Coming up, we'll introduce you to the rest of the 2022 nominees, but first, they made it to the semifinals for the first time since 2001 and overcame another feat they hadn't accomplished in over 30 years. So how did the Vicksburg Gators turn it all around to become one of the fiercest competitors of 2022? Well, Bradley broke down the Gators' improbable season game by game.
A year ago, Vicksburg was all too familiar with the harsh reality of one-score losses.
We were 7 points from having 10 wins last year, so we got to figure out a way to get over that hump and win those close games.
Head coach Todd McDaniel was a little too generous. Just 5 extra points spread the right way, and the Gators would have had 2 extra wins a season ago. And they didn't make it any easier on themselves this year, scheduling 6A Germantown and Warren Central back-to-back to start the season against their 5A program.
We want to get our program to the point where it does not matter how big the school is, that we want to go out and compete at the highest level against anybody within the state of Mississippi.
Oh, it doesn't scare us at all. That's what we want. We want to beat the biggest schools.
Two losses by a combined 6 points. An 0-2 start. That close to being 2 wins over bigger schools to start the Gators' hopeful state championship campaign. A heartbreaking start that didn't break Vicksburg's season. Six district games, 6 district wins, by an average of 29 points.
I can't say enough about my babies, they play extremely hard for us.
Who now control their own destiny for the district title, battling Neshoba Central at home this Friday for sole possession of first place.
Vicksburg will go on to beat Neshoba Central 14-0 and win its first district title for the first time since 1990. And now, your next Player of the Year nominee.
You are the Blitz 16 Player of the Week. Give it up for Wyatt.
We really got to pass it around more. We had more success in the air, so that was good for us. We're all just coming together as a team, we're trusting each other, and we're just getting the job done.
What does this mean for you, man?
It's an honor to win this award. I wouldn't have done it without all the fans. They went crazy on the voting, so thank all y'all.
He has just improved every day. Works hard in the off season, works hard in the summer. He's a really quiet kid, a really humble kid. But then he leads by example, which is usually the best way. I think the thing about him is he's the kind of kid you want to get this kind of recognition because he doesn't call any attention to himself. It's all about the team with him.
Crazy stat line. Give it up for Kent MacArthur, the Blitz 16 Player of the Week.
Definitely the 100 because I got to about the 50-yard line and I looked down and I was already gassed and I was like, there's no way I'm going to make it. But I made it and it was crazy. Man, it's just an honor to come out here and just play with my team. The team had my back, and just a blessing to have this title in my name.
Well, I mean, it's just rewarding for him to have the ability that he does naturally, and then to come out here and put in the work, and then have the benefit pay off in front of a homecoming crowd. And his senior year, you really couldn't ask for much more. Anytime you do that, it's just going to be beneficial to everybody. And the more confidence he has, the better off that we're going to be defensively as a whole as we move down, into the tougher part of our schedule.
Let's give it up one more time for Aiden Williams, your Blitz 16 Player of the Week.
All right, man, congrats. It means a lot because I've really been trying to run it for the last 3 years and I ain't been able to get it. So, I was happy when my name was on it this time. The year been going great. We having great teams, he said. So, anytime we have great teams, he says, it really just put a smile on my face. So, we just ready to keep going.
Maybe the best receiver in the nation. If he were in Texas or Florida, I've had coaches tell me he'd probably be the #1 ranked receiver in the nation. And that's not coming from me. That's coming from Ole Miss and Tennessee and people like that. So the sky's the limit for that young man. They're not throwing fairy dust out there and just making them happen. They are working their tails off to earn these awards. So huge honor for Aiden as well as Garrison a few weeks ago.
I got to give all thanks to my team. They the reason I got this award. And they the batteries to my controller.
I like that. So what, we playing Madden 2K? What we doing?
No, I don't play no games.
And what's it like winning this award as well?
I mean, it's a blessing. But I still got to give thanks to my team. That's the reason I got it.
For us, it's a blessing to have a locker room full of leaders, unbelievable kids. And, that's just a caveat on top for Jacoby to win the award. It's a team effort, and it's a last week award, so we're moving on to Oxford. It's great to have the recognition for the hard work that they put in, but as long as they keep their eye on the prize and stay focused, the sky's the limit for this group.
Give it one more time for Gavin.
Well, I just want to thank God, my coaches, my teammates, and I want to give a special shout out to my offensive line because without them, there's no me. The relationship we all got with each other, we all put in extra work as a team, and we believe in each other.
First of all, we're excited to have him back, more so than anything. It started in the spring. These guys started to kind of bond in the spring, so we knew what capabilities we had as a team along with Gavin. They trust each other. Beyond anything, they trust this coaching staff. They understand that this coaching staff is willing to go above and beyond for them, and we're just asking the same of them. So it's not surprising. I'll tell you this, because he said it best. These kids have put in the work. We're still not done yet.
Up next, the final two nominees, then meet your 2022 Player of the Year. Coming up in just a moment.
I cannot sit through a struggle. I gotta get up and hustle. I gotta push through the pain, cause really that's how you build muscle. I gotta stay in my lane. I gotta stay in my zone. You know I'm paving the way.
There's the alarm. A familiar voice whispers, "Go back to sleep." Nothing ever changes. The apathy, the violence, the pitfalls draining you of energy and money, the tragedies and setbacks dominating the stories. Why is this always the story? One day won't matter, the voice whispers. You're tired. Stay. But not you. Not today. Because there's another voice, one that reminds you that the stories aren't the problem. That the problem is that voice of hopelessness, of desperation, whispering that your city is trapped and will never change. Lies echoed by those who've surrendered to fear and hate. And the only thing this enemy fears, the only thing that can change the stories, is you. Starting small, the little things, the seemingly insignificant moments, till steps become strides, become leaps, until one small effort becomes the tipping point, until your light becomes a beacon, till progress sweeps through your city, your home, like an unstoppable avalanche of good, forcing the world to finally see you, to see this place, to see what we've built, and acknowledge once and for all the greatness contained within. As you shout to the rooftops that we are stronger than they think, that we have a song too glorious to ignore, that you are a part of this choir, a voice in this harmony, that you matter, that Jackson matters, that this day matters. There's the alarm. Now, choose your voice.
Welcome back to the Blitz 16 Player of the Year Awards on Jackson 16 WAPT.
Let's give it up for Braxton.
It was a crazy feeling. I'm really honored. Our O-line did really good that night and had a really big impact on that game. We came out and dominated. No, I was locked in. I texted coach after the game, and I didn't know what he was going to respond with, how many rushing yards I had.
He's totally unselfish, willing to do whatever. If I told him next week he's going to play tight end, I don't think he'd bat an eye. He'd go back and do whatever he can to help us win, and that's rare. And then being part of this award, this is, to me, the premier award in the Jackson area, and we've had a lot of players been part of it. I think we've just about every year had somebody make it, and I'm proud to see him on that award.
Put up one more time for Nate Blunt.
It's an honor, having that community behind you. This is a great community. It's a lovely environment, and I'm grateful for it, thank God. It was a great feeling. We just went out there, for our boy Jarvis. We did it for him. It was a great game, and it was a hard game. We had to go win that game. And, we practiced all week going to 1-0 on the week, and that's all we think about, going 1-0 on the week.
Got a great team, offense, defense, and special teams, but what a phenomenal performance he had Friday night. 5 touchdowns, 250 yards, 2 two-point conversions, and we needed every one of them. So great night for Nate. We're kind of riding the momentum off each performance. We haven't put together a full 4-quarter performance in our opinion yet, so just continue to build off the momentum we had last year. This really helps us, keeps the ball rolling, and getting us to our ultimate goal at the end of the year.
In just a few moments, we find out which one of these talented athletes will be crowned the 2022 Blitz 16 Player of the Year.
Yeah, but before we do that, we announce the winner. It's time to recognize the coaches, the leaders who help these players reach their full potential both on the field and off. To all our coaches, assistant coaches, and coaching staffs, thank you for the many, many hours you've invested in our players. And it's an honor to recognize a coach in particular, this year's Blitz 16 Coach of the Year. From Jackson Prep, Coach Doug Goodwin.
Yes, I'd like to accept this Coach of the Year award. I'd like to thank WAPT-TV and Blitz 16. On behalf, I'd like to accept it for our football team and our coaching staff. Really want to thank our players for the outstanding job they did, and as well as our coaching staff for all their hard work and dedication.
Thanks, Coach. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the dedication, the hours of practice, the amazing plays, the votes, the community, all bringing us to this moment. This year's Blitz 16 Player of the Year winner with 242 carries, 1,612 yards, and 22 touchdowns from Brandon High School. Congratulations, Nate Blunt.
My name is Nate Blunt. I just want to thank Brandon, the community, football team, coaches, God, and my family. And we got to go get warm. Let's do it.
Congrats again, Nate, and to every player, coach, and fan, thank you for giving us another incredible season.
And even though we're still playing the final games of the 22 season, we're already looking forward to what's in store for 2023. So until then, stay safe, keep practicing, keep studying, and keep watch for those moments that allow you to be truly great, both as a player and as a person.
And from all of us at 16 WAPT, have happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Be smart, be safe, and be good to each other. I'm Bradley Davis.
And I'm Joe Cook. We'll see you next time.